Hello there, it's Fabienne Fredrickson from clientattraction.com, where we help you get more clients, make more money, and multiply your business. And today's topic is about taking personal responsibility for the results that you're experiencing in your business. One of the things I believe makes or breaks someone's chances for success in business is that of personal responsibility. If you've been in my programs, my workshops, or if you've attended any of my calls, webinars, live events, you know that I believe strongly in personal responsibility. I often call it the no excuses approach. Here's what I know for sure, is that the more you take responsibility for every single aspect of your life, the more every part of your life will improve at the same time. In fact, I do not believe that you can ever achieve big success without personal responsibility. It's a topic that very few marketing teachers ever really talk about in depth, but it's one that is crucial for success. And I'm going to get vulnerable here with you for a moment and share with you that in the past, each time I bumped up against a new level in my business, a lot of my old stuff would come up. And I have caught myself in the past comparing my level of success to others who were experiencing more success and feeling resentful and feeling less than, and sometimes even blaming my situation, blaming others, just like all these yucky feelings to make excuses for not being where I would like to be in terms of success at that moment. And it did not feel good to compare myself and to blame my circumstances and to blame others, but perhaps you know exactly what I'm talking about. What I've noticed is I'm not the only one who's ever experienced this. I have witnessed other people in my life move up to the next level, or really want to move up to the next level, but instead they begin to feel frustrated. And I've seen them start to point fingers outside of themselves, blaming their situation and blaming the economy and their marriage and the price of gas and the system, the government, a program they took, or whatever else they can find to kind of shuck responsibility for where they are currently. And what I also noticed is that in the end, we are all ultimately responsible for everything in our life. Every increase in income and success, and just as importantly, we're also responsible for every setback. And I know this is really, really hard to hear, especially if you're not where you want to be, and it seems like the whole world is against you, but we have no one to point fingers to but ourselves, and here's why. Just don't shoot the messenger here, okay? I'm here for you. Here's why. Everything we have in our life exists because of the actions, the behaviors, habits, words, and thoughts that we have. Every decision we make creates our circumstances, and because of that, we are ultimately responsible for every success and failure, happiness, unhappiness, financial situation, everything. Every day, every minute, and in every moment of our business and our personal life, there is a fork in the road, and we have a choice. We can continue to do things as we've always done them, or we can take a different path. We create our current reality with every action we take, and also with every action we do not take or everything we do not implement, right? It's 50-50. And so for years, I have kept an article by Tracy close to my heart. And if you're not familiar with him yet, he's one of the world's authorities on personal and business success. And this article has become one of my favorites, and I refer to it often, and I even ask my clients to read it, or I tell them, I read them, the article. And you can Google the article by searching for Tracy, personal responsibility. You're gonna love it. And in the article, he talks about the fact that personal responsibility goes hand in hand with success, achievement, motivation, happiness, and self-actualization. I mean, this is like everything, right? It's the ultimate minimum requirement for the accomplishment of everything you could ever really want in life. Accepting that you are completely responsible for yourself and your results and realizing that no one else is coming to the rescue is the beginning of peak performance. The opposite is the opposite of accepting personal responsibility is making excuses and blaming people and things for what's going on in your life. And since everything we do is a matter of habit, if people get into the habit of making excuses, they also get into the habit of avoiding responsibility at the same time, especially when they start comparing their success with the success of others. And they start feeling resentful of the situation, and they start to blame others and feel angry and less than because their particular situation is not what they'd like it to be. Listen, I've been there. The reason I can talk about this is because I have been that resentful, comparing person. So I want to give you an assignment. You have heard the saying, speak the truth and the truth will set you free. Well, in this case, I want you to be very honest with yourself in answering some questions that I have for you. Have you recently or at any time blamed someone or something for the fact that you haven't yet achieved what you wanted in your life or in your business? Do you sometimes use excuses? I don't have time, I don't have money, so that you don't have to take action in terms of getting clients, or perhaps you use that as just in case it doesn't work out and then you don't have to be embarrassed, right? Have you harbored any resentment towards someone or something because you feel like you were gypped in some way? Are you pointing fingers saying, this is the reason that I'm not making more money in my business? Okay? Maybe you've compared yourself to someone else more financially successful than you currently are, right? Perhaps you've even judged that person based on their success. I have done that, okay? I'm just letting you know that. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. Personally speaking, I know that I have been able to answer every single question that I asked you with a yes, at least at some point in my self-employed career. And whether or not I knew it consciously at the time, it all resulted from avoiding responsibility for what I was creating in my own life. It didn't feel good, and not feeling good about it, certainly none of it helped me move forward towards success. The key is to be honest with yourself about the level of responsibility you are taking in creating your current situation. No one else can create your life except for you, because only you control your thoughts, your words, your actions, your behaviors and habits. Yes, you may have started out with some things going against you, but in every moment of every day, you have the opportunity to change this, because there is a fork in the road of your success. This is your opportunity to step up in your business, to perhaps stop resenting or comparing yourself, and maybe even stop blaming others for what you have or what you don't have in your business. In the end, it's about taking a no excuses approach to doing what you have to do to get clients, to start being consistent in your marketing, to work through the programs that you've invested in, or to clear your schedule to attend events, no matter what else has come up, the events that will give you the solution you say you've been wanting. So my assignment to you is to begin to take full responsibility and making different choices. And when you do, your life and your business will never be the same. That's what I've experienced. That's what my clients have experienced. I promise you, it works. All right, so that's your assignment. I know it's a heavy one this week, but I think that sometimes you just need to do the things that you're unwilling to do to get results. So that's your assignment for the week. I am sending you lots of love, mwah, and I will see you next week. Bye.